questions? Okay. All right. This is a very epic part of the song. I might restart it. Cool. All right. Oh, I gotta get my questions up. Okay. Exit out of that. Open that. Okay, perfect. Now, I might have to make it just a pinch quieter. It's a little too loud for me. I just gotta turn down my headset volume. That's fine. Yeah, let's turn down headset volume. Cool. Okay. Oh, questions again. Okay. Perfect. Let me get the junk I'm gonna need for this. Perfect. Then I'll probably need some sticks because I'm gonna probably do some erasing of what I did. Maybe I'll even go mining. Yeah, maybe I'll go mining. I think it's actually exactly what I'll do. Okay, cool. Grab this, and a little bit of food. Perfect. Okay. Hi, welcome back to another video on the Coastal SMP. Today, I'm going to be trying to get into the mines, trying to get some more resources. That way we could actually have armor. Right now I just have some leather armor that I found while I was doing some not streamed farming. I found a village, which is actually how I got a hefty amount of lanterns. Yeah, I got 40 lanterns, a bell, and then some beds. And then while I was out there, I farmed just an entire forest of dark oak logs. So I'll be able to do what I want to do and turn this building back into dark oak, because I've thought a lot more about it, and I don't like the look of this, at least right now. I mean, maybe, I don't know. I'll keep going back and forth on it. I mean, I don't want everything to look the same, but anyway, regardless, let's just get into the mine and find some iron, because leather armor is not going to cut it forever. I'm actually surprised I haven't died yet, but you may also see that I have gotten rid of that scoreboard thing that was on the side of the screen. I just installed a mod launcher that makes my setup look a little bit cleaner, makes it a little bit brighter, a little bit better for your viewing pleasure. I'm gonna be really honest, I am just awful at like actual like Minecraft fighting, especially since the update. So this is embarrassing bad and I die, I do apologize, but okay. This is already not going great. Okay. Just pretend that like I'm good at the game and I know how to like speedrun or something. Oh gosh. I keep thinking this place is actually lit up because it's so bright, but that's just that mod I have. Or the thing that's like increasing my gamma. Okay. I've actually not even explored a lot of these newer vanilla big open caves, but I'm excited to. I do have my daily questions pulled up. I don't know if I'm gonna have the brain power to navigate this cave while answering those questions, but I'm gonna try my darndest. I also need to kind of like be on edge because I have my game volume turned down. So I actually am not gonna hear if like a creeper or something is about to blow up on me. So we'll see how this goes, but I hope you're having a great day. I sure am. Probably not going to go for too long today, just because it already is pretty late. It's getting on to midnight. I just wanted to get this recorded right now. That way I have the... man, I really need to get an actual weapon going. That way I have something to edit tomorrow. If I did notice, especially with my other videos I was editing, there's a lot of jump cuts. If you see a big jump cut, it's not because I don't know. It's not because I did anything weird or absurd. It's just I stream for about an hour, and of that hour, I can get rambling a lot. And so if I've ever like cut anything out, it's just pretty much whenever I start to repeat myself or kind of talk myself in circles. But if you'd like to see the unedited versions of my videos, if you're not watching this live, you're just watching a video, just feel free to go to my channel and go under past live broadcasts, and you can see the full unedited videos. But if you're watching the recording, you're probably getting like the cream of the crop. I self-admittedly ramble a ton. Oh my goodness, these caves are crazy. Oh my goodness. What in the world? Minecraft is a crazy game these days. Oh my gosh. Just keeps on going. That's some that deep slate. I've not seen much of that either. Oh. Something shot at me. From where? From where? How did you even get there, bud? What the? Dude. It's like Legolas. What the? Oh my goodness. Okay. I had to calm down. Oh, I didn't even bring enough wood for a crafting bench. I am setting myself up for failure, I'll tell you that much. I did find that upgrading these like plugin things are really powerful. I know in a previous recording on a previous stream I had said that they're not that powerful. They actually can be. At least the wood cutting one is, because when I was chopping all the trees in the dark wood forest, man, I need that iron, but I don't think I've got the real means of surviving much longer. You know, I'm going to take the small W. I'm going to get this back to base. If I can even find a way out of here. Anyway, like I was saying, there is a great benefit to these level things. Like when I got to level, I think it was level, must have been level 50 in wood chopping. It made it so I could essentially vein mine 2 trees at once and get all the wood for them. Which I know doesn't sound like a big deal, but when you're talking about, is that creeper? No. When you're talking about like big trees, like dark wood, that is a lot of wood gathered rather quickly. And then it goes on like a 300-second cooldown, so it's a little balanced in that regard. Again, I'm used to playing modded Minecraft where I could just vein mine whenever I want to, so. But it's cool to see that plugin's here. Got some dripstone. Oh, okay. I'm overstaying my welcome. I gotta dip. I'll probably build like, thinking a chest plate, and then, I mean, I'll just see, 12, 8. Trying to think what exactly I can even build. You know, our area's coming together. Slowly but surely. Man, I love having that brightness cranked up. That is a big W. Oh, that's not good. Okay, let's see here. What questions do I have today now that I'm out of that mine? Let me see. Do I have any wood or not wood, but charcoal to toss in these bad boys? Oh, what am I doing? I've got coal on me. Man, sometimes you really can be your own worst enemy, huh? Okay, cool. And then I'll actually turn this into... Whoa, what just happened? Repair mastery. What the heck does that mean? I don't know. Repair. Is that from the smelting? I don't know. Let me see here. Questions. Let's actually turn it back today. What's the first video game I ever remember falling in love with? Probably Minecraft, to be brutally honest. I remember when Minecraft came out, at least, yeah, I'm pretty sure it was right when the game came out. I had an iPad, Me and my brothers, we all shared one. And I remember we got the Pocket Edition, and we just played it for hours and hours and hours. And this was before like YouTube was really big for us. I don't know if it wasn't around yet, or it just wasn't in our lives. But it was super awesome because like we just kind of figured everything out for ourselves. Like I remember we probably put a good like we put an outrageous amount of hours into the game before we actually learned that like the actual progression cycle. Like we thought that you could just chop down trees and we were building like wood houses. Like we didn't understand that you had to build a pickaxe to mine cobblestone. And I don't know, it was just I remember like I swear we were like in the car playing one day, and that was when here, let me swap this song. It's a really good song, by the way. If you I'll put the I had that song playing for a bit, the first one, but it's a song that one of my buddies made. I'll put that in the video description. But yeah, like I was saying, I just totally remember me and my brothers, we were like in the car and one of us built a pickaxe and actually chopped down or actually mined a cobblestone that got our mined stone got cobblestone, and it was like we had just like created nuclear fusion. Like I just remember we were just so thrilled about the whole idea. Here's that tree filler thing in action. So it's nice, and then it goes like on a what is it, like a 300-second thing. I don't know. It's not crazy overpowered, but it is mighty helpful. But yeah, so just to wrap up my summary of that one, I just love Minecraft. I fell in love with it when I was a kid. I remember watching all of like what was like the greats for me as a kid, like watching Bayesian Minecraft, I think is an or Bayesian Canadian, Jerome ASF, all those guys. I just remember like watching them and laughing for hours and hours and hours and just getting a real hoot out of it. So yeah, definitely Minecraft. And Minecraft's also one of the things that got me into YouTube. Like before Minecraft, I didn't really ever go on YouTube, but kind of gave me something to go on to YouTube to find all those good old Minecrafters. Okay, cool. Let's see. So now that we actually have a axe, do I want to chop that down? I do, but I don't, you know? I do, but I don't. Maybe I'll build another building right here, and we'll kind of just like go off the vibes. Or do I want this to be a pathway? No, I'll put a pathway like over here. I can see I wanted a pathway to be here earlier, but I don't know if that makes a ton of sense anymore. So let's go get some blocks. I know I've just been looking in chests for a while, but go get some blocks. Some dark oak. Then, yeah, that's probably plenty, don't you think? Okay. Perfect, perfect, perfect. How many spaces of separation are between these two? 3. Hey, it's the Wandering Traveler. I don't actually have any emeralds for you, but 2 coral block. That's way cool. I need to find some villagers and bring them over here. Let's see here. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. It doesn't need to be perfect. Actually, it's probably better if it's not perfect, to be honest. Okay. Let's do, like... This is probably going to be either our hotel or a saloon. So, I'll have to expand that out. Oh, don't worry about the stupid claim things. Okay. I don't want it to be too big, though. So that can be... That'll be a good size, right? Then, actually what I'll do is I'll have like a little... This will have like a little walkway out in the front. Yeah, I like that idea. Perfect. Actually, I'll probably take that down one. And then let's grab this. Grab some of these slabs. Some of these stairs. And then let's try this. I'm trying to also learn how to be a better builder. All the while trying to learn how to stream too, so we'll see how it goes, but okay. It's looking pretty good. No? Okay, I'm liking that. Let's keep that up actually. Let's build enough of those out that way we can finish that. And then I know I've got more sticks inside the base, so I will look into that. I might actually go with spruce wood, to be honest, just give some a small amount of variety. Perfect. Next question. Has any game ever taught me a lesson that I applied in real life? Trying to think. Let me mull that one over for a second while I try to also think about the build. Okay. Does that look better in spruce? I can't help but wonder. Let me see. Game that's taught me a lesson. I don't know. Oh yeah, I think spruce is the way to go. Yeah, because if it's all this like darker wood, it's all gonna like blend together and actually not look good. We're gonna need a little bit of variation. Yeah. And then actually, I know what? Some spruce trap doors might look good for this bottom bit. Let me just get like a small section of that. See what that looks like. I mean, I guess an easy answer for the question is, back to Minecraft. Minecraft is definitely something that taught me to be creative. Okay, that's 100% what we gotta do for that. That looks amazing. Okay, but I use a lot of spruce for not a lot of value, but it's gonna look awesome. Yeah, I mean, Minecraft definitely taught me to be more creative. I mean, I also was thinking like a lot of the more competitive games I played have definitely taught me, that's a very specific thing, has definitely taught me to, not take gaming so seriously. But yeah, that's probably Minecraft's the best answer for that. Minecraft's definitely taught me how to be more creative. I mean, look at that, guys. This compared to that, that is like night and day right there. Okay, let's keep going. Let's keep using this momentum. Spruce, back to here. Now I wonder if it's gonna be too small again. Let's see here. I mean, maybe not, right? That's pretty big. Cause like, let's see, we'd like walk in. We'd have like a little bar here, and like a stairway up, and then like rooms. See, the thing is like, I don't know. We'll just build it. If we don't like the sizing, we can always break everything and come back later, right? That's the wrong kind of wood. We can always come back and rebuild it later. Let's see here. What we got next for questions? What's something I'm still trying to understand about myself? I don't know. I think that something that just pops in my mind instantly is that I'm trying to understand, like, I guess, my purpose. I guess it's kind of a pretty grandiose answer to what should be a simplistic question, but maybe not purpose is the right word, but I guess what my end goal in life is, like, whether professionally or anything of the likewise. Just, I know what immediate steps I'm doing right now as far as school and all the rest, but as far as like kind of what's beyond that, I really don't know. Dude, went invisible. I really don't know what I'm gonna do after school. I don't know. I've talked with my wife about the possibility of me staying as a stay-at-home parent, and there's a lot of pros and cons to that for both of us. And I do have things I would like to achieve in life, like I would like to pursue a career in counseling, but I really don't know as far as like what are some like big end goals in my life. But so I guess that's something I'm still trying to figure out. I'm trying to figure out, I guess, what's out there for me in the world, What's something that I'm gonna call my own professionally, especially, Let's see here. If I could give my younger self one piece of advice, what would it be? Probably just to worry less. I worried a lot in high school. I worried kind of like what people thought about me. I don't know. I was just stressed, and I wasn't just stressed, but I didn't like do anything productive with stress. Are you new Wander Traveler? Same one. I never was doing anything productive with the stress that I did have. Like, I would stay up late playing Minecraft, and I wouldn't be doing my homework, and then I'd be stressed that I had homework to do that I wasn't doing. And I don't know, I just get myself in these ruts. And so I guess I would tell myself just to, kind of like I was talking about in my last stream with my wife, is just do what you can today. That way you don't have to worry about tomorrow, And if things come up, take them as they come up. But if you get paralyzed to the stress that you put yourself in, you're not going to get anything done, That's definitely what I tell myself. I struggle with that big time when I was younger in high school. Because I still stress out a little bit occasionally, but I really try not to. It's mostly, I think one of the reasons I'm able to not stress is because I do what I have to in the moment. That way I can forget about it, Me and my wife, we were actually chatting earlier how good of a couple we are for each other, because she can tend to stress about a lot of things. And we were joking, and we had said that I need her around because I stress about zero things and she helps me stress about one thing. Or I guess focus, I think was the word we used was she helps me focus on one thing instead of zero things, and I help her focus on one thing instead of 100 things. So it works pretty good for us, I will say. Oh man, I'm loving that. I hope it's not too small. Man, that's every time I look at this, I look now at the bank now and I'm like, we gotta fix that. We gotta fix that. That ain't doing it anymore. Not that one. We are like running out of spruce. Okay, let's see here. Perfect. Oh no, did I just make... Oh no. Oh no. That is the wrong wood type, unfortunately. Yikes. It's okay. I'm sure we'll use that spruce eventually. Well, let's see here. That was a nice relaxing song. Sometimes I gotta take a breath and remember that I don't need to be talking 24/7. It's not the end of the world if I take a moment and just breathe. I think that I'm kind of lying to myself and saying if I'm not talking 24/7 that anyone that is watching is just gonna click off, but I gotta do what's best for me and put out content that I want to put out, and me just rambling because I'm worried that I'm not talking ain't gonna be good content, I also did learn that with this plugin that I've got, I can also do the thing where, like, I can record a third-person POV of myself, put that over. I'm thinking I might try making some videos where it's just me talking about one really solid thought, and then watching me like build something really in depth, nice and meticulously. And that's nice because it'll lead to better builds and better discussions because I'm not splitting my thoughts between building and talking. You know, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ah, dang it. I should have put that one block deeper or just out more. Because, like, let's see here. If we do, like, a stairwell up, let's just kind of shoehorn that in right now. Put this up here. Do I like that even? No, I don't think I do. If I do this, then change it to like this, is that doing anything for me? Okay, that might be, I mean, stairs might just be just a better answer objectively, but let's give it a look. See how it looks with stairs. It's nice because all these stairs we're making can be used to decorate the floors too if we end up not liking this. Let's see here. Oh, I love this game. I love Minecraft. This has been really good for me actually. I've kind of been playing too many chaotic games. Taking a moment back and just playing some Minecraft. Just, I don't know. It's good for the soul, I swear. I'll have to pull that back. I think stairs are the way we're going to go. I'll pull it back one. And we'll do like this. Like that, yeah. Yeah, Minecraft's just got some good vibes to it, you know? Like, it just something that just like feels right when you're playing it. At least for me. I mean, you can't talk about everybody, but man, I know I said I wasn't gonna play for long, but I'm sure I've already been recording for like an hour. Okay, that looks kind of wonky, but I don't really know why. I guess I'll just flatten it off, and then that's what I'll do. I'll flatten it off, put that there, and I'll put like a door here. Like a secret stash. Put some drinks down here. And then actually you walk in. Here, let me put some spruce doors on this. It's 3 spruce doors. Oh, perfect. And then I did maybe want to do some oak outlining. Potentially. I don't know. I'll have to think more about it. I'm not gonna finish this build tonight just because I am, like I said earlier, I am getting pretty tired. I'm gonna hit the hay a little early, but I want to have something I can get out. But I think I am like that. I do know I want it to kind of like curve back on itself. So like that would be good, and then maybe just go up a little bit. It doesn't need to go up a ton, I don't think. Maybe even just that, you know? Just something, just like a little higher. Let's see what that looks like. Yeah, you know, I like that. And then we'd have like some offshooting rooms potentially. Maybe like a little like table up here. I mean, I don't have the outer space to build rooms, so I should have built this larger. Unless I do decide this will be the saloon. Which I guess I could. Yeah, what if we just put like a wrap, this like kind of wraps around into this here, outer balcony, and then like just tables, a little bar. Yeah, that's gonna be the move, I think. So we got the vision. So let me build these kind of wall frames up. That's oak. I don't want oak. I'll build these wall frames up. I'll answer one more question. And then I need to call it. I am falling asleep. It's been a tiring day, but I mean, hey, ain't they all? Man, I am running out of spruce. There's just no way. Okay, let's kill this. Perfect. Okay, let's find a good question. Who? So here's the question: who in my life has influenced me the most, and why? Two heroes in my mind uh, are instantly jumped to my mind. Two people instantly jump to my mind, and that would be my dad. I love my dad, and I guess I'll share why my dad first, and then why this second fellow in a second. But my dad is just like the best person, maybe in human existence. He's always been there for me. He's always believed in me. He's always supported me, even when I didn't even support myself. And yeah, he's just he was. I mean, like I said, I was kind of I struggled a little bit in high school, staying motivated, and he was always there for me, like cheering for me, helping me, like stay motivated, getting me to where I needed to be. You know, he was always looking out for me, just like a great dad. And you know, I know some people don't have the absolute, I guess, most friendly relationships with their dads, but I do with mine. I'm so lucky for it. Like I said, like me and my dad, we're just like best friends. Like I remember a couple times in high school, I would be out with my friends, uh, either at school or something, and I'd get invited to go somewhere, and I'd say, "Oh, you know, I'd love to. I can't though. Me and my dad are doing something." Uh, like me and I would say, like, you know, me and my dad can go bowling. Like it just like I was hanging out with a friend. Like, and I'm really lucky that I have that relationship with my dad. That I have such a jovial and friendly relationship with him. And you know that like openness that he's always had with me and that friendship he's always had with me really, really inspires me. And I hope to everything that I can be half the man that he is and half the father that he has been to me. Because I want my kids to have that. I want them to, you know, look at me and hopefully see not just, you know, a person that loves them and cares about them, but a person that genuinely appreciates them and their company. You know, my dad, I never felt like he was loving me because he had to, because I was his son or anything. I genuinely felt that he just wanted to be around me, that he thought my company was was worthwhile. And yeah, I just that really, really touched me growing up. And not to mention that he just has like just an incredible amount of patience. Always has. Whoa, whoa. He's always had an incredible amount of patience with me, and yeah, he's just the best. I could ramble all day about why I love my dad, but he's just the best. You know. I guess I'll end that on that, and I'll talk about this other amazing mentor I had in my life. His name uh, is Rick Stanley. He was, I guess you could think of him as a mentor to me at a time when I lived in Florida. And my goodness, like, God never did make a kinder or wiser man than he made Rick Stanley. I mean, this guy, like, was just such a kind, like, loving spiritual giant of a man. Like, he had just these crazy life stories that were both somehow like funny and spiritual and would make you want to laugh and cry all in the same instance. And man, I just loved learning from him and hearing from him. And it was just such a blessing for me in my life to be able to learn from these two great, wonderful men. Oh, who cares how other people can build here? It's not the end of the world. I know these wood types aren't the same, but I'll come back and fix that later. I'm running out of spruce and I don't want to come back up here. But yeah, man, I love my dad and I love Rick Stanley. Just great, great, great guys. Really, really helped make me who I am. Taught me a lot about the world, a lot about a godly level of patience. Yeah, man, just such a blessing again, just to be able to have known them and learn from them. So I think I will call this build here for now. Obviously, it's not done, and you know, to be honest, I probably made it way too tall. But let's come take a look and see how that's coming along. Yeah, so you know what I might do? I might just quickly, let's see here. Where is this going to lead? I'm not going to leave this here. I just need it for a reference point. Okay. Is that proper? Top shelf. Top shelf. So if I did, I'm gotta be careful with like a creeper coming up too. I gotta remember it's not actually daytime. Okay, that's doing something for me. If I do like that, and then let's see this. I'm trying not to just like find someone's build that they've put online and just steal that. I do want to try to obviously take inspiration where I can, but I don't want to take people's work and make it my own. Unfortunately, like I said, I'm not super great at building, but I am working on it, and hopefully I can get better at it too, you know? One way to get better is by trying. I guess actually this isn't a question that I saw, but I will share this just because it's so profound and so true, and something that I saw on a TikTok the other day. This wasn't TikTok, it was YouTube Shorts, but I feel like people think I'm weird when I say I watch YouTube Shorts, but regardless, I saw this awesome thing on YouTube Shorts where it was a guy discussing the fact that it's so funny how we like are embarrassed about struggling. Just as people, we often get so embarrassed about struggling and sharing struggles. And he said it's funny because when we're struggling, we're improving, we're learning. You know, it's just like when you working out makes you feel weak until it makes you strong. And he went on to further elaborate on some other great parallels. And I just think that's so true. And it's the same thing, like, and I just caught myself doing the exact same thing and falling for that, where I'm like, I'm bad at this, look away. But, you know, I think being bad at things to a certain degree should be celebrated, as long as it's being bad, not just for being bad's sake, but it's being bad in the fact that I am trying to improve, and I'm currently just along the process of improving, which is what I'm doing. So it's not perfect, but it's something, and that's good enough for now. So, oh wow, it is a bit much though, so we'll work on it. Here, I'll drop off my stuff. Goodness. We're getting there. Perfect. Perfect. Here, I'll take off my stuff. There's no creepers around me? Yeah, no. Well, thanks so much again for joining me another day here in our little Wild West. It's coming together. It's it's not about the destination, it's about the journey, right? It's about the process. So hopefully this will really start coming together here soon. But yeah, thanks so much for taking a little bit of time out of your day and spending it with me. I've really enjoyed this series so far, and I've really appreciated all the views I've been getting on my videos. It's making it making it feel like it's worth doing. So I'm gonna keep it up until I can't no more, and yeah, we'll go from there. So again, thank you so much for spending some time with me. Hope you have a great rest of your day or night or whatever time it is for you, and I'll see you hopefully in the next video.